Well, I'm on my way to VOKRA today. I've got Biscuit with me in the car, and we're taking her back because it's time for her to go to a new foster. So our kitten room will be open and available for other situations. Now, I know that a lot of the followers are sad about Biscuit leaving, but what the followers don't know at the point of recording this video is we're picking up 7 kittens and a mama today. Pretty exciting stuff. They're about 7 or 8 weeks old, and they are going to be active, and the stream's going to come back up. And by the time you see this, the stream will be back up, and I'm sure everyone will be having a lot of fun. And even if we miss Biscuit, we're going to be enjoying the new kittens shortly. I hear that we have tabbies and possibly voids, so we're going to have trouble telling them apart. But I can't wait to have a little bit of chaos back in the kitten room. Not that Biscuit didn't cause a little bit of chaos, but having a mom and 7 kittens is going to be a whole nother level, if you know what I'm saying. So I don't know what the name theme's going to be. I know what the room theme is. It's still Winter Wonderland. I figure these kittens probably be with us about a month. Normally, they'd be adopted a bit quicker than that if they were born in my house, but we still need to have time to acclimate them, get to know them, figure them out, name them, make sure they're medically sound, and then put them up for adoption in, 2 3 weeks. Then they'll start going out the door like that. 4, 5, 6, 7, and then mama 8, and then I'll go on my trip. I don't know, maybe I'll go on my trip without any kittens at home. That'll make Victoria's life a heck of a lot easier, and the trip I'm talking about, of course, is my UK World Tour to England only, where I'm going to meet, 1,000 friends and followers of the channel. Just kidding, maybe like a dozen or two, but should be fun. And while I'm gone, Victoria's going to be back home, so if I left her with a huge kitten situation, that would be tough. She would do it, but it would be tough. So hopefully we're not going to leave her with too hard of a situation, but if we have to, we have to. I'm hoping these guys are adopted or mostly adopted before I go, so I don't leave her with any burden. I haven't seen the kittens yet. Maybe they're not tabbies and voids, but that's what I heard. I heard we got a tabby void litter of 7 coming our way. So if I'm wrong, don't shoot me. I'm going to have to come up with a naming theme. I do not have one yet. I do not have a naming theme. So because they're all already so old, I'm going to have to get on that. I'd like to have them named within a week or two max, probably sooner if I can. But with that many kittens, it's not easy. And the first one is going to be, the mama will be number 100, my 100th foster of all time. If you include Friday as my original foster, which she was a foster, this mama will be number 100, and the kittens will bring me up to 107. So it's an auspicious start to the year, knocking out 8 cats early. It's going to help us get a good number this year, and maybe my very let's just call it my very much inactive TikTok account compared to usual. Maybe we'll be able to get that a little activity again if we've got more than half a dozen furious kittens screwing around in there. And yes, you can hear someone's honking because someone else wasn't turning quick enough for their liking, but we don't react to things like that. We just stay calm and keep driving. It's a little bit of rush hour, so the traffic isn't the best, but I thought I better get on the horn and share some thoughts about this. VOKRA, they really wanted me to take this mom and 7 kittens. They were convincing. Basically, if they were going to go to other fosters, I've got the kitten room. I have the capacity to have an insanely large number of cats in my kitten room. It's not huge, but it's a lot bigger than shelter cages. But a lot of fosters don't have the mental, physical home capacity for that many. So they were nervous that this litter of already semi-grown kittens would have to be separated. And they really didn't want to put them into, 2, 3 different homes in pairs and trios and stuff. So they gave me the call, and they're like, Michael, we need you. Michael, please, Michael, take all these kittens. No, I'm kidding. They didn't really do that. But in my mind, they were like, please, Michael, take all these kittens for us so that we can have them all together in one home and watch them on the YouTube stream. Um, in my mind, that's how they feel about it. So I'm happy to do it. It's bittersweet. I'm gonna miss Biscuit. She was one of the better foster cats we ever had. Biscuit, so nice, so friendly, so tame, still playful. Year and a half old, beautiful. Looks like she waded through a bucket of white paint with her little white pantaloons. Great fur, healthy, and I'm sure her foster will have trouble not foster failing her. I'll put in a prediction now. I'm gonna say 70% chance her foster falls in love and foster fails her, which is not a good thing. I'm stopped at a stoplight so I can look at you, but don't be doing that. We need fosters to stay in our foster community, and if you fail, you can't foster any more cats sometimes. So don't ruin your capacity by foster failing too often. If you need a cat, that's different. But if you're foster failing just because you can't let go, just remember the goal is to get them a new home. And that's what we're here for. And I can't wait to see these kittens. Maybe I'll do a little bit more of this cat chat later with the kittens, or maybe I'll post it as a short one right now. But we'll see. Anyway, either the next clip or goodbye.
Hello, I'm back and I'm in the kitten room now, and you can see down to my left or your right on top of that carrier, it's a little black blob. The kittens have arrived. We have kittens, and you can see the back of my head over there in the mirror. But either way, this is my first time doing cat chat from the kitten room. I'm in my snow overalls in the kitten room, which is themed for Winter Wonderland, and we have 6 kittens, not 7. I know I said 7 in the first video because I thought I was supposed to go pick up 7 kittens and a mom, but it turns out I've picked up a mom. It's a Grayby, a medium for a gray cat. Of the type of color of a Russian blue or something. She's not a Russian blue, but that type of color. She won't come out of the carrier yet. She's still in the carrier. She hasn't come out. Not that carrier, but another one that's behind me. The baby kittens are really cautious too. There are 2 voids, one medium fur black one, which is a boy with a blue collar, and one short furred red collared void, who is a girl. And the other 4 are tabby cats, and they all have color coded collars. One of them has a yellow collar, and I'm calling him Yellow Snow right now because he did pee on the white cat tree. But I caught him just after he did the first squirt, and I moved him to the litter box. So hopefully that'll be the end of that. I'm always watching for kittens. I know that peeing pose, I know that behavior, so it sticks out to me really quick. And I saw him doing it, and I just went whoop, whoop, kind of like Dr. Strong back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember when I was recording a video. One of our orange kittens in my old kitten room. I was recording a TikTok, and he took the stance in the wrong place, and I grabbed him and flew him across the room into a litter box so he could finish his business. So. Yeah, that just happened for Yellow Snow, a tabby wearing a yellow collar. And hopefully he learned his lesson. But the one thing I do want to talk about is why aren't there 7 kittens? I was told there were 7 kittens. I was told there were like 4 or 5 tabbies and 2 or 3 voids. Where'd they go? Well, it turns out when I got home, the coordinator who coordinated the rescue, bringing the cats into VOKRA, my rescue, Vancouver Orphan Kitten Rescue Association, was told there were 7, and when they came in, there were 6. So she called the lady tonight because they were rescued, surrendered from a home who couldn't care for them or didn't have the capacity to care for this number of cats. And when she called her, she said, "Oh yeah, no, I don't know." And acted stunned, and then got back to her and said, "Oh, actually, the 7th one's at my house." So there was a 7th kitten, and then we arranged for me to go pick up the 7th kitten. I was going to go to her house and pick up this kitten, and then she called back and said, "Oh no, I'm keeping it." Why is she keeping one kitten out of the group? I don't know. We really would have liked to get her, get the worming pills in her, get the vaccines, get the, what do you call it? The neuter or spay. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, but get the neuter or spay. We really wanted to handle all these things for that cat. But the truth is, these cats are the owner's cats. So they surrendered all those cats. They don't give us the last one. We can't go steal it. It's not our cat. We can't like go rob them. They'll call the police. We'll go to jail. We'll go to kitten jail. Meow, 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 meow. That's me papping the bars of kitten jail. But anyway, we can't get it. So it might change at some point. Maybe this lady will change her mind and realize that it would be for the best. But I don't suspect that's going to happen. There is a small chance that the mom, the Gravy, medium hair Gravy, is going to be an RTO, which in the rescue world means return to owner. So there is a small chance that she's going to want the mom back when she's done raising the kittens and fixed and all that, and maybe we'll do that. But maybe we'll make a condition of it. Well, you need to get that kitten spayed or neutered, and you need to get the shots and stuff because it has to go home to a healthy home or something. But technically that's her cat, so we're not here to steal it. We're here to care for it and help her and educate her on what her cats need to live their best lives. And if they get to do that in my kitten room, absolutely great. And these 6 kittens, they'll be adopted to homes for sure. Hopefully as pairs, but maybe they will go as singles to be buddy cats to other young needy cats who need love too. One more thing, when I was at the operations center today picking these guys up, as you know, I was dropping off beautiful darling Biscuit, who wasn't pregnant, who was spayed yesterday. And I ran into her new foster, so they got me to explain Biscuit to the new foster. I got to go over her medical protocols for the spay, and I got to tell her about how lovely Biscuit is, and I teased her. I'm like, oh, you're not looking for a foster fail, are you? And she said, well, I'm always open to the idea. And in my head, I'm like, Biscuit's going to convince her. So we'll have to wait and see. But I think once she gets a hold of Biscuit, if she's even open to the idea of foster fail, like, come on, it's happening. So I'm going to, I said 70% chance earlier. I'm going to raise my stakes to 85% chance. To be fair, I did tell this foster, I said, don't do it. Keep fostering. Don't ruin your capacity, which maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I'm rescue first, so I'm always like, don't want to lose good fosters to having too many cats. But if she loves Biscuit and wants to take Biscuit to be her own, then all the power to her. I know most of you guys would like to do that, so can't really fault her if that's the case. She didn't share a social media with me. I did let her know that if she was going to have a social media, that she could share it with me so you guys could watch, but she didn't, and that's her prerogative. I don't think we're going to get that in the future or anything like that. She did say she'd look me up, so hey, if she looks me up and tells me a place we can see an update on Biscuit, then absolutely I'll provide that. But do not expect it. Just know that I met the person, they're very nice, and Biscuit is in good hands and in a good home. And we have 6 kittens to play with. We have 6 kittens in the room. The 24/7 YouTube live stream is up and it's hopping already. I'm looking at it. It's only got 35 people right now, but some of the UK people and Europe people probably don't even know we have kittens yet because they're just waking up in the morning. And we were only getting like 15 people last week, so we're already almost at 2-3 times the numbers, and that's only going to go up for here. So there's lots of good chatting going on, speculation about the kittens. So make sure you pop into the YouTube 24/7 live stream, and if you aren't already, subscribe so you can follow our journeys. Usually we take pregnant moms and go from birth to adoption, but sometimes we take already born kittens like these ones. They're like 8 weeks old. They're shy, they're nervous, they're eating solid foods already. We're going to keep them here for a couple weeks and figure them out. And then we'll start putting them up for adoption. So I'm expecting this to be a 1-month process. And we're going to do updates every day on TikTok. We'll be updating YouTube shorts. We've got the 24/7 live stream. And I'll try to do a cat chat per week. This is my second one in the last week. And it was only a couple days ago I did the other one. So I'm going to keep trying to do cat chats. So watch the whole thing and, make sure that I get views. Otherwise, what's the point? If no one's watching it, I may as well stop. Anyway, that's it for cat chat today. Can't wait to show you these new kittens. They are already on the live stream, and I hope we have a lot of fun with them. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Bye.